If you had the chance to go behind your child's back to find out if he or she was doing drugs, would you do it?
Well, a product new to the First Coast is allowing parents to do just that. With the wipe of a surface in a few minutes, private investigators say you can now find out if your children are using. First Coast News reporter Lynn Keese explains.
And drugs, an unfortunate combination that often becomes real for parents.
It's horrible. You never want something like that to be pressured upon your child.
Georgia Lansdale has 2 kids, including a 9-year-old daughter. She only hopes her lessons on the dangers of drugs aren't falling on deaf ears.
I let her know the harms of them, what they are, what they look like, telling her that it's not a bad thing to say no.
But not all kids say no, and now parents have a way of finding out when an old-fashioned talking to isn't working.
And they can actually test their child without the child even being present.
It's called the DrugWipe.
The actual DrugWipe will test for cannabis, amphetamines, methamphetamines, opiates. I have an applicator here.
Private investigator Joshua Askew has already helped more than a dozen parents use the product to find out whether their pride and joy may be getting high.
Any cell phone we can wipe.
Say your kids are away from home. You can use the device to swab any surface in their room that they may have touched, like dresser drawers and doorknobs. While your child may lie about drug use, Askew says the tests don't.
The results are actually 100% accurate.
And even attorneys say the wipe can change the way they present cases. Vincent Dorito argues child custody cases and says the product can help build cases against unfit parents.
It might be a complaint of one parent saying that the child's not being properly supervised, they have access to drugs, possibly even drugs which are being left in the home from the parent.
Some would say it invades a child's privacy, but others feel when it comes to parenting, it can be another tool.
You're constantly wondering where they're at, what they're doing, who they're hanging out with, if they're making the right choices.
Georgia Lansdale only hopes she won't have to use it, but admits she would. Lynn Keese, First Coast News, your news leader.